Hey everybody! Happy Thursday. Happy snowy Thursday. So it's snowing again here in Jersey. So just gonna wait for some people to pop on. Just wanted to jump on here. As you come on, please do say number one, hi, and where you are coming in from. Number two, drop an emoji on the video. So give it a thumb, give it a heart, give it a care face, give it an insightful, whatever you want to be. Tag some people in the comment section that you feel could benefit from this. But also, please do share this video, either now or after it's done, to obviously get more exposure and more education out there about what can be done on LinkedIn. And finally, if you are on the replay, hashtag replay, so I know to come back and say hi. So we got happy Thursday. Thank you for tagging. Edmonton, Alberta. My buddy Brad, great day to you, Scott. Glad you got our gift of winter from the frozen tundra of Alberta. Yes, we certainly did. There is my friend Mary. Good to see you coming in. So here's the big thing that people need to understand. So yeah, please give the video a thumb, a heart, just so obviously people know that you're engaging. Say hi and where you're coming in from. Tag some people. Share this video. So there are three specific and strategic ways to really explode your network on LinkedIn. Hi, Deb. There is my good friend Jessica. Hey, from BC. My buddy Mark Brown. Good to see you coming on. Philly in the house is right. Good. Love it. And we got Reno, Nevada. Hey, Bets. Good to see everybody jumping on. Love it, love it, love it. So I just want to tell you that, there's a lot of hacks and there's shortcuts that, people are trying to, whatever they're trying to do to get around the system, so to speak, to grow a huge network on LinkedIn. And it can all be done organically. It can all be done organically. Hey, Sandra, good to see you coming on. And what I'll tell you is that there are no shortcuts, but there's a way to shorten the learning curve. Right? Now, the beautiful thing about LinkedIn is you're allowed 30,000 connections. So before that follow feature kicks in, where on Facebook it happens at 5,000, you have 30,000 connections that you can build around. Now, the big thing is this. I wrote down 3 ways of what everyone can do on LinkedIn each and every week to organically explode your network. So I've gone from 300 connections or so, and in 4 years, I'm approaching 28,000. And it's been growing steadily every single week, every single month. Hey, Diane, Sinking Springs, PA in the house. Love it. From Philly originally, so that's great to see. Thank you, Bets. So here's the thing. There's 3 things that I want you to all commit to doing. And type in the chat box, and before we jump into this, type in the chat box, I am willing. So I want you to type, I am willing, if you're going to be willing to implement these 3 things that I'm going to go over today. Type in the chat box, I am willing, if you are going to be willing to do what I'm going to suggest today. And, well, thank you. Hello, love wasn't on my desktop. That's quite all right. So I am willing if you're going to be willing to do what is required. So I love it. I am willing. I am willing. And again, I want to gently move you all forward. I am willing. I am willing. I am willing. I am willing. Love it. Tammy says, I'm willing. Carla says, I'm willing. Absolutely love it. Deb says, I'm willing. All right. Mary says, I'm willing. Now, here's the thing, and I promise you, if you do these three things, they will organically grow your network. So number one, produce one quality video per week that educates and informs. Now, not quality as in like high quality produced. Quality. Meaning it has quality information that is educating and informing your audience. Here's the beautiful thing. Now, a lot of you may be saying, oh my God, I am so scared to do video. Listen, I'm not telling you to do a LinkedIn Live like this or a Facebook Live. I'm telling you to just grab your phone and do a pre-recorded video that's saved on your phone. And you just have to do one a week. One video a week. Love it. Ashley says, I am willing. One a week. Now here's the deal. First and foremost, the video only has to be 90 seconds. 90 seconds. That's it. 90 seconds. So it should be educational, informative, a quick tip. That's it. So it could be, a business tip. Hey everybody, Scott here. Just wanted to jump on really quickly and give you one really important tip of how to stay scheduled when you're working from home, juggling work, life, kids, and whatever. And that tip is make sure that you schedule out your day with either an electronic or paper planner or both. Because when you schedule something out and you block that time, it's going to make sure that you actually do those things that are important to you personally and professionally. So I would love to hear from all of you. Type in the comments section below. Are you that person that is not utilizing a calendar that has to start to need to? Or if you are that person that's using a calendar, how much has it helped you in your business? Drop it in the comments below. I hope this has helped. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. That's it. 90 seconds. And Mark just said 90 seconds for a quick tip is very doable. Absolutely. And you don't have to be on there live. All you have to do is grab your phone, open up the camera roll, and literally just say, hey, pre-record it and post it later. So if you can do that, one a week, I'm not telling you to do a video every single day. I'm not telling you to do a video every single day. But type a Y or a yes in the chat box. If you can commit to pre-recording one video and uploading it at some point during the week on LinkedIn, type Y or yes in the chat box if you feel you can do that. And Jessica said, I love this idea. Yeah, get ahead of it. Here's the crazy thing. And this has helped me. I do 2 LinkedIn Lives a week. Guess what I do? I schedule in my calendar. I schedule it in my calendar of when I'm doing my LinkedIn Live. Because if it's not in my calendar, guess what? Someone may book that in my calendar and then I'm not going to have time to do it. So I actually block out time, and I advise all of you to do the same thing. Put it in your calendar as a reminder. Do your LinkedIn video today. Remember, 90-second tip. 90-second tip. And Ashley asked a great question. When is the best time to post? In the morning. So if you're going to do a pre-recorded video, I would say between 8 and 9 a.m. EST, best time to do it. Best time to do it. So pre-record it at whatever time you want, but publish it, post it using the mobile app and obviously uploading it through your camera roll between 8 and 9 a.m. EST. And obviously adjust that depending upon what platform you are on or what time zone you are in. And that's it. And then what you want to do is when you upload the video, it's going to say, what do you want to say about this? Give people a preview. Just type some content. And again, and he can repurpose it to his Facebook group. Craig's absolutely right. Yes, because now it's on your camera roll. You know what I do? Craig, I'm going to go off of Craig right here. So when I pre-record my video, I'll post it on LinkedIn, throw it up in my Facebook group, and then throw it on IGTV because on IGTV, it has to be over 60 seconds. And if I'm doing a 90-second tip video, it's already applicable to IGTV. Do you recommend tagging people in the post? So this is a great question. Oh, you guys are asking some great questions. So here's my thoughts on this. If the content that you're providing is in regards to a certain topic that relates to some of the connections that you have on LinkedIn. I'll give you an example, Jessica. If you end up doing a tip video on how you've leveraged LinkedIn to build your business, and it's something about LinkedIn. You know me, I teach LinkedIn. So what you can do is in the content, would love to get the feedback from some of my LinkedIn expert friends, and then you can tag 2 or 3 people that's related to the content that you're providing. You don't want to tag randoms. You want to tag people that would see the value in the content that you've provided, where they're like, "Ooh, yeah, love what Jessica just said. Let me piggyback off her content and leave a little comment." So the only time that I would tag is if it's related to people that you know in your network that would obviously find A, value in it, but B, would contribute in the comment section. So if that makes sense, Jessica, just type Y or yes in the chat box. So again, number 1, make sure that you produce 1 piece of quality video content per week. Now, number two, and this is also very important. Make sure that you are consistent at sending out 10 connection requests per day to people who are your ideal connections. Send connection requests out, 10 of them per day, to people who are your ideal connections. So why 10? The reason why I'm suggesting 10 is because LinkedIn has started to crack down on how many connection requests can get sent out per week. And it's around 100 per week right now. So if you send 10 a day, that's 70 per week. And that's going to keep you under the radar so you don't get your account restricted, which is happening to a lot of people because of people that are using AI software to connect and message for them. Now, I'm not telling you to spray and pray, meaning just hit connect with any person that you find on LinkedIn. You want to be strategic. You want to grow a quality network. You have to connect with quality people. But also, you need to make sure that you connect with people that you actually can relate to. So for me, I connect with other podcasters, other speakers, other authors, other business coaches, because those are the people that I relate best to. Those are the people that not only would see value in becoming a connection of mine, but they are the people that would most likely accept my connection request. So when you are sending connection requests out, people have to fit into two buckets. There's two buckets they need to fit into. Number one, the bucket of your potential client or customer. Bucket two, power partner. Can I collaborate with this person? Could I create something with this person? Could we do a pod swap like Jessica and I did? So if they don't fit into one of those two buckets, don't send the connection request because they're most likely not going to accept. So if you're sending 70 quality connection requests per week, you should be getting 35 to 40 new connections every single week. And you compound that over time, your network is going to grow. If that makes sense, type a Y or a yes in the chat box. Remember, they have to fit into one of those two buckets. Client or customer, power partner. If they don't fit into one of those two buckets, don't send them a connection request because they're not going to accept. In addition to that, if someone is sending you a connection request, because people ask me this all the time, they'll say, Scott, I keep getting all these connection requests from people. Should I accept them? Only if they fit into one of those two buckets. So this goes both ways. The two bucket principle of client or customer or power partner goes both ways in regards to you sending the connections out and those connecting back to you. Again, you get 30,000 connections. You want to make sure that they are all quality people. And the more quality that your network is, the more your network is going to organically going to grow. And Mark just said, this is another simple step. Again, we don't have to overcomplicate this process. And Jessica said, love the term power partner, because we are power partners. That's why we're on these platforms, to network together. So again, if you're coming on late, please do say hi and where you're coming in from. Replay, hashtag replay. Please give this video a thumb, a heart. If you're on LinkedIn, maybe an insightful, a hand clap for celebrate, whatever you want to give it. Tag some people and even share this after if you feel you could benefit from this. Obviously, people within your network. Now, third and final. And I love this one. And this actually is something I've been implementing more specifically recently. And it's been awesome. It's been awesome. So number 3. And again, you guys all wrote you are willing. So make it a point to do these things. If you don't take action, guess what? Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. So here's number 3. Number 3, take the time to engage in someone else's content that gets great engagement. Take the time to engage in someone else's content that gets great organic engagement so you can add value to what they provided. So what does that mean? So what that means is, as you scroll through your news feed on LinkedIn, you are going to see posts from people that, thank you, Sandra. And I love my Canadian people coming in here. As you scroll through your news feed on LinkedIn, it's going to show you posts from people within your network. Now, again, engagement is not everything. But if you want to capitalize on the organic visibility of LinkedIn, you have to make sure that you pick, and I do this once a day. Once a day. It's not time consuming. Once a day. Once a day, I will go through and I will look for one of my connections that's popping up in my newsfeed, something that's really good. One of my buddies the other day posted something about self-love. And I love self-love and self-care. So I commented on it. I'm like, so important, as a recovering people pleaser, blah, blah, blah. So here's what happens. If you comment on someone else's stuff on LinkedIn, just one person a day, and you have to make sure it's someone that is of influence and affluence and is a thought leader, not just anybody. Because in network marketing, I know some people are or are not, you were taught to comment on people's before and after BS pictures and all that stuff. No, I mean real value added content. Good message, right? A good message. So when you comment and you add, and Jessica said this I already do, it leads to great new connections. And she's absolutely right. I commented on that post yesterday, and I had 6 or 7 new connection requests from people that saw my comment. So what people don't understand is that when you comment on a post on LinkedIn, there's 2 types of comments. There's a recent comment and a relevant comment. Now, what's the difference? Well, recent means it's most recently done, but LinkedIn shows first the most relevant content within the piece. So when you go in and you add high value to someone else's content, you leave them better. You add on to the message that person had. It's going to bump it up to the very top of all those comments as a relevant comment, which also is going to make it visible to every single person that views it, and it could be thousands of people. So I did that. I had 5 or 6 people just like my comment under the post, which led to me building my network. So all you have to do is, when you're on LinkedIn, building your network and providing content, also scroll through the news feed just for a little bit, not all day. Find one post that you really relate to truly and like it, and bring organic value to it by commenting, piggybacking, not negating the comment. I don't like the people that troll and ruin people's posts. Add extra value to it by piggybacking on that person's message. So if that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. Y or yes in the chat box. Now, the other thing that I want to remind people is in 4 days, on Monday, I'm actually doing a 4-day free boot camp on how to build, grow, and lead your sales teams, whether you're in regular sales, you're in direct sales, you're in network marketing, and it's free. It's 4 days, Monday through Thursday next week from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the link to join the boot camp. But also, if you just type in the chat box, I will personally send you the link to register for this boot camp. We're actually approaching 300 people registered already, which is totally exciting. So if you would like to be part of the boot camp, just type in I do in the chat box, either live or on the replay, and I will be happy to send you the link for that. So remember, produce 1 piece of quality video per week, educational and informative. And Sandra, I will absolutely send you that. Already joined. Awesome, Jessica. Great to see you a part of that. Love it. Number 2, make sure that you're sending out 10 quality connections per day to people who are your ideal connections. Remember, the 2 buckets: power partner, potential client or customer. And also make sure that you engage once a day with people that are providing really good content, because this is going to organically build your network. Obviously, I will send you that link as well. So everyone, I hope you found this content value added. For those that are registered for the bootcamp, can't wait to see everybody next Monday through Thursday, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live and recorded. Those that are on there live, it's going to be in a private Facebook group called the Network Marketing Academy. Make sure you join there. That's where it's going to be taking place. I'm giving away free prizes every single night. So make sure that not only you register, but you join that free Facebook group and just type in I do, and I will send you the link to join. So everyone, please enjoy the rest of your day. Love and gratitude, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everybody.